So I have a story. This is one I tell my kids as sort of a life lesson about reaping and sowing. When I was about 9 or 10 years old, I grew up in Kansas, and we were all kind of free range kids. We just sort of did what we wanted, especially in the summertime. And one summer day, somebody had caught some gar. And if you don't know what that is, gar are like these really big, intrusive fish that grow in the Kansas rivers. And a lot of people just, if they catch them, they'll just throw them out and let them die. Well, somebody had caught these three huge gar, like 3 to 4 feet long, and they just threw them in the road. And me and my friends, probably 6 or 7 of us, we stumbled on these gar. And without any planning, it just sort of happened. We all started riding in a circle on our bikes, or I wasn't on a bike, I was on foot. So I was on foot, and they would pop a wheelie and land on the gar, and then I would jump on them. I don't really know why. It was just something that sort of just happened. We were doing it. And there was this girl there who I thought was really pretty, and her name was Amy. And so in my 10-year-old suave wisdom, the way you let a girl know that she's pretty is you tell her she's ugly. And so I'm saying this over and over as we're going in this circle, and I'm stomping on this dead fish. I'm saying, Amy, you're so ugly I can't even stand to look at you. Over and over. And she's way cooler than me, way older than me, and she's just not even responding to it. And so I'm like, well, maybe I need to say it louder. And it comes my turn again, and I say it again louder. I say, Amy, you're so ugly I can't even stand to look at you. And I jump up, and I stomp on this fish, and I can still see it. This little rip in the side of this dead, rotting fish bursts open, and these nasty, rotten fish guts shot out of the side of the fish directly in the face. And it was like a direct shot. It couldn't have been a more perfect shot. And I mean, it's like 110 degrees out. They've been cooking out there all day. It stunk. And I'm like, all my friends just like, they lose it. They're like falling off their bikes, and laughing. Amy's like holding her side on the ground, laughing at me. And I'm like wiping my face in the grass, and I'm like so embarrassed and humiliated. And I'm like, I gotta go wash my face. And so I'm running away from the scene to go wash my face. And the last thing that I hear is Amy say, Mike, you're so ugly I can't even stand to look at you. And so I tell my kids that story as an example of what will happen if you treat people bad. The Lord just might shoot you in the face with rotten fish guts. So, good lesson.